Hey, very good afternoon where I am, and I hope that your Monday really started well. It's the 4th of July here in Dallas, and it's supposed to be a beautiful day. So I hope that your day was beautiful also. It's going to be a short conversation as usual. So, what's good? Good to see everyone. Hi. Could you please tell your friends to hang out? The president of Fluffy Life Association is here. Can all the members of FLA be here? All the gentlemen and all the women? We have a family meeting. Short and direct and straight to the point as usual. We have a family meeting. Please tell all the cool people to be here. Members of the Fluffy Life Association. Good to see us. Hey, Mama Girl. Hold on, Mama Girl. When are you going to put me on allowance and salary, like monthly maintenance fee? Do you understand? Like, haven't I paid my dues to be the president of FLA? All of you guys join in. Please join with your offering, please. Enough of these ones that say people will just be hyping me. Edie, we love you. Edie, we love you. Come, when are you people going to buy me a car? Are you not seeing what other people's fans are doing for them? Oh gosh, you people have seen me finish. All the members of Fluffy Life Association, I need to know what my monthly allowance is going to be, because this service to humanity that I'm doing is too much. Videos with sense, everything. I'm even giving you wisdom and wit, like you are learning, you are laughing. Do you know what it takes? Good to see us. Hope that your day started well. I just need constant offering. Like, wait, when do people really want to start giving me money? Is it that you think I don't need help? Oh God, I am tired. Is it that you people think that I don't need help? You're not even in my DM to say, Edie, what's your account number or something. What is really going on? Do you think that I've made it in life? Okay, so it's a fantastic afternoon here. I hope that you're good. Your Monday started well. You're kicking everything. If your Monday didn't start well, remember that you still have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday to slay. So I am rooting for you to increase your personal and professional influence, and be assured that all of us are grinding our asses. I just thought you should know. So today, what conversation are we having this afternoon? We'll be talking about a question that I have. Let me see who are insulting me here. You are too fine to be helped. I am begging in the name of God, please. If it's this red lipstick that is deceiving you, please, I need help. You're in America. What does that even mean? It has to be customized to taste. UK the Noble. Okay, it's like you have bought me snail before. There's some of you here that all you do in this life is to be greeting me, Edie. And today is not even your time. One day I will come on my wall and be removing people. If you have been collecting since, I'll be removing people. Some of you have not even bought Soul Stripper. Like ordinary Soul Stripper, you have not bought. Is it that you people are just wicked children or something? Okay, so let's go to today's conversation. Today's conversation is a question that I have, and as usual, my responsibility every time, or what I take pleasure in doing, is to help you increase your personal and professional influence. And today's conversation is titled, Are You the Toxic One? Are you the toxic one? I have observed and noticed that usually when there's an issue in relationships, more than half of the time we think that it is our partner that is to blame, or the other person, whether in friendship, in business, in romance, in anything. There's a tendency that we just feel like if this person had acted in this particular way, I would have done better, or I would have done this or that. The first time I ever saw one person that absorbed the entire responsibility was when Don Jazzy was talking about his marriage and his divorce. Like everything he said, he took responsibility for. That was the first time I was seeing that in the public domain. And I was very humbled and impressed that he sat down and curated that thought, and it was about how he messed up. and he's definitely not a bad person. We're all good people who just malfunction here and there because of our brokenness and adverse childhood experiences. So today's conversation is titled, Are You the Toxic One? You may honestly be the toxic one in the relationship. You may be the one who is always introducing chaos, introducing conflict, who is always combative, who is argumentative. You may be the one whose words are not properly chosen and articulated. Sometimes we say a lot of things to people and then we return or we go back to say we're sorry. But the truth about it is that we've honestly hurt them and they may not be able to restore us even though they reconcile. So I can reconcile with you, meaning I can genuinely forgive you, but I may not be able to restore you. We may not be able to get to who we used to be. And it is not a sign of unforgiveness. It is just the fact that I may not be in that zone anymore, or I may have to work myself back to that zone. So today is about questioning ourselves. My responsibility is to help you always get within you. I'm not interested in the hype and in the achievement, in what everybody else is calling you. I know that you are an achiever and you are a high profile person, but my concern is while all of that is going on at the exterior level, how is your internal facility? How is your soul? When last did you renovate your soul? When last did you check your emotional real estate? When last did you say to yourself, how I was raised is affecting me in adulthood and I need to reparent myself? When last did you say to yourself, I can afford to have conversations without shouting and screaming? I don't have to be condescending to feel respected. Sometimes we say things to people just to feel better. We just open our mouth and say stuff. And we've all malfunctioned before, but we need to stop. People just say things to people and you just cannot, it's just very, sometimes you have to be in awe of them that it is one thing to think about this thing, it's another thing for you to utter it. Like, how did you connect the thinking and the speaking? Like, there's some things that should just be in your head. It's not everything you think about that you should articulate. Some of us have broken our relationships because of anger. And you know that you're a good person, but anger will not let you be, and you are not fixing it. That is the part that even humbles me. How do you know that you have an issue and you're not fixing the issue? It's like you are in a car, the car is making noise, everywhere is cranky, there's noise all over, and somewhere along the line you're not visiting the mechanic. Like, what is really going on? Is it that you don't want it to be better for you? Like, sure, if I go daft for any, do you understand? Like, I don't even understand. And come, let's stop talking about it and there's no money. When something is important to you, you will make a way. When it's not, you will find an excuse. You and I know how we can make money if we really want money. If you were desperate for 100K, and 100K will save your life, you will find it. You will find 200,000. You will know what to sell. Like, sometimes I'm just like, come, is it that some people just don't want to, like, embrace a new life? Do you prefer the old story of you being hurt and you just blaming your parents for how they raised you? Once you are above 25, you can't blame anybody again. You are an elderly person who can go to jail. The moment you can even go to jail at 18, you are a responsible adult. So it's not a matter, it's because my father was not there. Some of us were not fathered. And this is not because our father was wicked, but somewhere along the line, life showed up for them. And we didn't have the privilege of being fathered. But we had to submit ourselves to the Heavenly Father. Do you understand? And then we had earthly fathers that we paid for mentoring. And we didn't pay because we had money. We paid through, we had to starve. Sometimes you are a size 8. It's not because that's your normal body structure. But enugbe, do you understand? Yes. So those were the dues we had to pay. Sometimes you are the problem. It is not your children stressing you. Children are children. Yesterday, I was by the poolside in my house, just chilling like a big girl. And then these children were in there. They were swimming. I'm the one who left my apartment to go and sit with my laptop downstairs near the pool. Do you understand? I'm the one. Because in the first place, when you want to go near the pool, you don't carry your laptop. But something was pushing me. So I used my hand to carry my laptop near the pool. It was a little far from the pool, but you know children will always be children. They were splashing water. I was looking at them in one small eye like, this is my community laptop, respect it. Mark is not for children, or respect yourself. One way or the other, shall power changers. One boy just splashed water on me. It wasn't even on my laptop, it was on me. I was just looking at him and smiling. I couldn't be upset. The boy kept on saying, the white dude, young white man, he just going, I'm so sorry. I was just smiling. Because all that was at the back of my mind was, you have lost the right to be angry. In the first place, this is called a pool, meaning there's water around where you are. You can't come and use your own reggae to spoil these children's blues. If you want to read, go to your house. I'm telling you, that's how to reparent your inner child. If for somebody else, you'll be screaming, do you have to splash water? My friend, you are not supposed to be there. You are not supposed to be there. Don't bother to open your eye. You are wrong. So I was just smiling. I didn't utter any word. There was another person named another adult. I was like, he's so sorry. I was the person didn't know I was smiling. Because I just was, no, I'm the problem here. It's not this child. I'm at the right place at the wrong time, doing the wrong thing. It's not any child. Do you understand? Children are supposed to play. So if you want to respect yourself, just sit down where they are not. Sometimes also children are pouring water somewhere. They were really splashing water yesterday. When it tire me, I just entered my house. I was like, I've had enough sun and enjoyment for the day. Tomorrow we shall continue. I will still go with my laptop, but it's another zone. I've cited another zone where no weapon formed against me will prosper. But you have to respect yourself. Sometimes you are the problem. Your spouse is saying something, you have turned it to violence. Every conversation for you must lead to fight. No. Even in your friendship, you want your friends to be your fan. Friends are not particularly fans, so let me explain. Your friends will appreciate you, they will cherish you, they will respect you, but they will tell you the truth. If you have a friend who can correct you, you are not friends, so they are your fans. Because you will most likely not criticize somebody you benefit from. So as long as you are feeding them, whether emotionally, financially, spiritually, they will not be able to utter anything. Do you understand? And it is a very dangerous place to be, to have a friend who can call you to order. Oh, Lolu Bawi. No, it's not a good place. Like they can't even say, come. As we used to do emotion. They can't say so. Anybody who can call you to order is a fan. So you should understand the difference. And if you are expecting your friends to be worshiping you, you are not ready for friendship. You are just looking for a protege in disguise. Do you understand? Sometimes we are the problem. And I have told you people, I will not let you rest until you reparent your inner child. And if you don't know how to reparent your inner child, just check my pinned post. A story I wrote on Simi. Read it. In fact, one kind person wants to sponsor someone, but the fee is 20%. I did 100%, I said 20% to 20% to don't bring your drama, no. 20% of the investment fee. If you are interested, you can send me a DM. Please go and check how to reparent your inner child. My pinned post, the story on Simi. If you are interested, it is 20% payment by a child of God. Just send me a DM. It's only one slot, or it was two before somebody has taken one. Just one slot, and it's first to claim it. So instead of paying 100,000 in Naira, it's 80,000, and then the $175, there's 20% off it. If you're interested, send me a DM. But sometimes you are the problem, and I'm here to come and tell you that sometimes you are the problem. You can't beat me up. It is not your spouse that is stressing you. It's not your children. It is not your parents. It's not your siblings. Sometimes you are the problem. And we need to fix it. You can't wake up, put on your dress, put on your Louboutin, use perfume, have accent, and by the time you are done like this, you are shouting. You will go and cut hair. You don't even go and barb, you carve. Because there's a difference between barbing and carving. You carve. Your beard also, you will put oil, you will do everything, fine, but you go to the gym. And by the time you are done, it's only violence. You'll be shouting up and down, be stressing women. You don't respect women. Why? Because you have a protruding organ. Say, I need a woman I can control. Controller general Kushe. You need a woman you can control. Half of the issues going on in divorces, infidelity, by the same gender who is looking for people to control, can't control themselves. I don't even understand. People are very funny. People are comedians. Sometimes you are the problem. Are you the toxic one? That's the question I brought to you this evening. Because sometimes you are the toxic one. You are the one stressing every other person. You are the one who opens your mouth without mental edit. You are the one fighting people up and down. You are the one stressing your children. Parents go to school to go and fight teachers. Teachers are not supposed to parent. Teachers teach subjects. Parents parent. Because I always see sometimes parents are fighting teachers. Blah, 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 blah. No. Teachers are not your parents. They are not replacing your parenting. They teach subjects. Let's get it very well. They teach subjects. If you want to install any mental application in your child, that's your responsibility. They were not there when you were having all your gymnastics intimacy. Don't come and stress teachers. Sometimes it is just us. It is us. Let me read the comments. Sometimes it's just us. We are the problem. I'm just looking at the comment here. Sometimes you are the toxic one, and we need to tell ourselves the truth. We can't be going up and down saying, respect me, respect me, respect me. Minister of respect. Respect other people. Somebody was saying to me that they don't fight on my wall. I said, the moment I see that a strange spirit operates in you, I just block you. I don't have strength to. I can't even be talking to you. The moment I see that you don't have home training certificate, you will just go and manifest somewhere else. Don't come and stress me and my Fluffy Life Association members. We don't fight here. If you can't have a conversation without insulting or throwing tantrums, I'm not responsible for you. I'm not online to parent. I'm just online to use my red lipstick and be laughing up and down. Don't stress me. Do you understand? This world is hard enough. Don't come and bring your drama to my wall. And I'm not running a blog. I'm not an influencer. They don't pay me to do drama. No. But sometimes you are the toxic one. And I want to ask you that question. In your relationship, are you causing stress? Sometimes you are just fighting up and down. Your husband or whatever goes out. You're asking where they are. And you are monitoring them. They should do video call because you think they are cheating. You are just doing this. You are just monitoring them up and down. That is a sign of insecurity. And you need to reparent your inner child. Your boyfriend can't greet women again. And I'm not saying you should flirt. There's a difference between being friendly and being a flirt. It can be friendly. You'll be monitoring them. You are checking their phone. It's an inner child problem. Let's fix it. For men also, your wife is doing everything to ensure that the home is running well. When she now says that, please, do you have extra money to give her? You will turn it into a war zone. Yet, men want peace. You are the one going to war. Or you are always shouting at your children, shouting at neighbors. You are just fighting up and down. We need to reparent our inner child. And I have a workshop in that direction. Please read the story of Simi. Somebody wants to pay 20% for somebody who is interested. Just one person. You can send me a DM. 20% of the tuition fee. But we are not going to carry this bad behavior into August. No. Emotional intelligence changed my life. Now, I can be looking at you like this and just be laughing, even if the devil sends you. I'm not at home. In fact, if you stress me more than I just ask, have you eaten? It's all well. Because as for me and my household, peace is crucial. I'm an elderly person. You can't be stressing me at this age. I'm somebody's ancestor. I will soon be a grandmother, mother, all those things. Great grandmother. You don't have respect. They will soon be talking about him as they're talking about Awolowo. Do you understand? Because me and you are on Instagram together. No, don't come and stress me here. They will soon be describing when my grandmother was born 1984. They will be using me as description in 2300. And then there are some of us that tighten life to our chest. We're very rigid. We don't take correction. We don't accept feedback. Any little thing, we are defensive. We're always fighting when they correct us. We don't accept anything. We don't accept any story here. It's a sign of a brokenness. So we need to reparent our inner child. When people give you feedback, it's not fight. Feedback is not necessarily attack. Do you understand? They are not coming for you. They just want you to change something, especially if you respect the person and what they are saying has sense. Don't turn everything to fight. Somebody was telling me today that there's one country called Nigeria that almost everybody is angry now. And I can understand when you are in darkness, when there's no fuel, nothing. And that's the reason why I am praying for everybody, because you just sort everybody out so that people will just reparent their inner children peacefully. Do you understand? I just say I should call this family meeting. Are you the toxic one? It's not every time we'll be blaming our friends, our partners, our children, everybody. Sometimes you should look at yourself in the mirror and say, were you Oboju Morara? Meaning, this thing I just did now, I should face the naughty corner for it. It's not the will of God. Some of us are single. What we are looking for, only God can give us. No man can deliver it, because the level of perfection you have put on your standard, only Christ, even Christ may not be able to help you. Human beings are human beings, so all of us have drama. That's why I used to tell you that don't call me your role model. If you call me, don't let me hear. I'm not your mentor. I'm not your mentor. I'm not your role model. Nothing. I'm just a human being trying to help other people prosper. She's prospering. If you now mistakenly go and call me a mentor, no. Are you the toxic one? Ṣé wọ́n ló ń dagboru? Ṣé wọ́n ló ń ní wọ́n lára? Do you understand? Are you the tout? Some of us are emotional touts. You just dress up and be causing stress. It's a sign of brokenness, and it's okay to be broken, but it's just not okay to stay broken. Meet me at the Parenting Your Inner Child workshop. It is happening in this July. That your inner child is crying for help, because your inner child is wise, your inner child is kind, your inner child is good. But what we are displaying at the level of adulthood, bad behavior. Badly behaved adults up and down. Adults who will not follow instructions. In my apartment here, there's an instruction. Meaning, 4 days in a week, please bring out your trash. So we have this valet parking, whatever. Meaning, they come to pick the trash at your door. And then once you get here, you have a trash can. So just put your trash there. They will pick up the trash from the trash can and put it by your door. And the instruction is, please put your trash in the trash can. Humans, it's not a place for everybody. It's a place for achievers, because it's not everybody's. It's a place that they are very strict in giving apartments out. You must meet some criteria. Good. I just checked my door now. Half of the trash are not in trash cans. You will receive it like this on your app, the instructions. We have access through our phones and app. It's not places for children, no. Half of the trash are down not in trash cans. And I am wondering, because some of these parents beat children. Parents who don't listen, parents who don't follow instruction, want to raise children who are following instructions. Badly behaved children, badly behaved parents want to raise emotionally stable children. What does it take for you to put your trash in a trash can? The trash is on the floor. And they told all of us, if they find your trash on the floor, you will pay $25 as the fine. Mba. They will do the same thing. They will now be fighting not to pay the money. Adults, full-blown adults. Sometimes you are the toxic one. I remember when I got the facility, they were saying to me, all the rules and regulations. I was smiling. They said, why am I smiling? I said, be assured I won't break any. She was like, are you serious? And we don't break rules. We follow instructions. This life is too short to be acting like a nuisance. I said, I'm not breaking any of them. Be assured, you will never see my name in the rule-breaking script. No, I'm an elderly person. When they talk to older people, adults once, you hear once. Adults will do everything they don't want children to do. They will now be beating children. They will now go and look for scripture, spare the rod, kiniko. You that they beat till now, you are still not hearing. Are you the toxic one? Do you give your children instructions that you can't even follow? At work, you won't follow instructions, but you will almost kill your child at home. They will stool down, they will do nothing corner, they will carry stool on their head, you will do all those things. But you, simple instruction at work, you turn instruction to suggestion. You are paid though, it's not free. But every instruction is a suggestion to you. Reparent your inner child though. You know, when I come with fire. Fluffy Life Association is an association of responsible, kind, empathetic humans who make the world a better place. We are soft people in a hard world. So if you know that you don't have the character that I just mentioned now, unsubscribe from our department. We don't want anybody who will be acting strange. We don't want Oluomo amongst us. We don't want any emotional Oluomo here. We are reparenting our inner child this month because what is happening internally must align externally. The goodness, the kindness, the humanness, the resilience, the responsibility, the commitment, every good thing that we are from our soul must come out. Every good thing must come out. I posted something on my wall yesterday saying, there are 4 books that changed my life in 2 years. People should please click the link in bio so that they will get the link on the Telegram group, knowing fully well that Instagram doesn't particularly give you direct links. There are 4 books. Click the link in bio, land on our Telegram page. Somebody said, I don't use Telegram, help me post it here. Except by the time I die, they will post it. I should help you to post it. I'm coming. I look like somebody who is very jobless. If you don't want to go to Telegram, it's not fight, ignore it. We are not fighting, ignore it. How you now want to be sending me work is very strange to me. Like, what kind of spirit is that? Very spirit of entitlement. I should help you to post it. I was eating breakfast when I said, people are comedians. I'm telling you. We are reparenting our inner child. Every member of Fluffy Life Association. We don't mess up. We don't contribute pain. As we are not stressors. Our children are blessed that we are their parents. Our spouses are blessed that they are married to us. We are reparenting ourselves. You know all those bad behavior. You know, you have the character of somebody who is globally relevant. Think beyond the country you are in. In our country, this thing cannot work, this thing is abroad, this thing is Western. No. You cannot be an emotional terrorist. Nuisance could die. Because we're doing emotional Oluomo up and down. Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. We are raising ourselves. There's a standard. We are going to make money and make impact. There's a standard. People should be happy to be in your presence. You should give joy. When I moved into my space, I was somewhere before and I had neighbors. And then when I was moving into my space, I hung out with my neighbors for some days. Like, they were so pained that I was leaving. They came to see me the next day in my new space. And then they have come twice in how many days? In 5 days. Like, I moved 5 days ago. They have come twice to pay me a visit. Twice. My neighbors, and this is the same America that people say to me that there's no community, there's no this. They're Americans. They're not Nigerians, Africans, no. Black Americans. They have come to visit me twice. In fact, they brought their friends. And why are they doing that? The statement they said to me was, the few times and months that we spent together was one of their best here. Like, we're taking walks together. We had prayer walks, we had gisting walks, we had visions that we're planning. We're encouraging ourselves, being accountable. Like, we're doing stuff together. And I was saying to them, there's something called the gift of people, and you must be able to use it. And when I say use it, I didn't say you should use people. No, give people value before you ask. When I check my DMs, I see strange things. People I've never met before asking me for an arm and a leg. And I'm just wondering, what is going on here? Give people value. Make a deposit before you withdraw. There's some people that, in fact, there are a couple of them, they just, the moment they start following me, like, they just click follow. The next thing you see is, oh, Edie, can I invite you for Kiniko? You are just following me now. Like, 10 seconds ago, and you quickly want to carry me to your platform to use me. There was even one that sounded like jazz. I've never heard this before in my life. She was asking me if I could come to somewhere in the US for a recording. That I should come for the recording, and then they will record me. Then whatever content they record, she will share it with her tribe. And then she was kind enough to even say that they usually pay to join the tribe, so she will share it to them, but I will record free, then she will share it and make money from it, but it's free. Then I will go there. So she wants to use me free. She's not a follower, I didn't even know she existed before then, but she wants to sell my content to her followers, but I'm supposed to do it free. In fact, by the time she sent it to me, I wanted to say that, sorry, I said, did you read what you typed before you press send? I said, how did you feel reading this? Like, read it slowly to yourself. That you want to take my content to sell, but you want me to do it free. Like, who is raising us? Is it that you put something on your mouth? Did you put something on your mouth? Like, what is going on? You did not even say, Edie, sorry, please, I want to host you somewhere. I have $1,000 for this. And then I'm like, oh, okay. Like, so logon. And then even if you use jazz, you cannot catch me. I was in shock. Like, even to yesterday, I was remembering and I was laughing. I said, I should come to where you are. If you know America very well, Dallas alone, like Texas alone is bigger than Nigeria. If you know America very well, Texas alone is bigger than Nigeria. Like, I should come to where you are, be recorded. You will now sell the recording to your tribe for a fee. I'm like, this is the highest level of entitlement I have met in a long time. We need to reparent our inner child, because if you are making statements like that, you are embarrassing yourself. Like, I was in shock. I'm telling you, even my friends, I know how to ask them for favors in a very reputable way. People, you just open your mouth to strangers and ask for an arm and a leg. Are you serious? Build relationship currency. Don't be embarrassing yourself. You follow somebody immediately. The moment you click follow, you are looking for how to use them. I would like to host you on a Zoom. I like to host you. No, my brain is not free. If my brain was free, will it be full? What is there was paid for. Go and check my profile, read it. It costs money to be a professional and to stay as an expert. So you people just be asking for favors, free favors up and down in a pandemic and in an inflation. How do you think people are paying their bills? Some even come to give me their issues in my DM and be asking for free advice. The thing is still there. We need to reparent our inner child though. Some behaviors that we are doing go tell long, right? It's not the will of God. Let's stop. Sometimes we don't even know the gift of access, how to use access. There are so many people that I'm close to. So many. For me to even reach out to them for favors, I'm very respectful about it. Haba! You just see them, they just dive into your DM like they are swimming. And then they will now act shocked that you didn't honor it. And I'm just wondering, if I was honoring every invite for free, they would have been using me as horrible bosses hashtag. How am I supposed to be paying salaries? And I've been doing business for 19 years. How am I supposed to be paying salaries? Or you think the people who work for me work because they like me? They are on my payroll. I don't have one intern. Every soul is earning money and is good money. You people should just take it easy. Like, we need to reparent our inner child. And the conference or the workshop is happening this July. You know, there's some things we just all do to like, I'm telling you. It's the same way people will be asking singles with their full chest. Singles you've never introduced anybody to before in your life. Not even a scorpion. Not even a scorpion or a rat. But you'll be stressing the single. When are you getting married? In your entire friendship department, you don't have one person to introduce to this person. But somewhere along the line, you think that you should stress them. Like you have not even introduced a rat to them. But you think that the fact that you're asking them when they will get married means that they should go and marry. Is it that you think that they don't know they want to marry? Or you think that it's not good to cuddle and to be doing Bridgerton and to be ọ̀rọ̀ yìí ti sú mi. I've told singles that video that I did, go and send it, put it on everybody's WhatsApp. Let all your family members see it. That only witches stress singles. Entitlement everywhere. Somebody was asking me that we don't even know if you are married now or not. I said the only thing you need to know is how to mind your business. Please, let's just leave ourselves alone. I beg in the name of God, leave ourselves alone. Because I don't even understand. Why are you knowing? The people who are close to me know. What is it? Are you collecting data? Whoa, Fluffy Life Association members. We are soft souls in a hard world. And to whom much is given, much is expected. We must be blessings to everybody who encounter us. People must know that we are responsible people with integrity. If you are part of people also that when they pay for a job, you don't do the job. We now be saying they should be patient. They should If you are also part of the people that when they pay you, we ghost them. Stop that bad habit today. Then, if you are part of people who borrow money and don't return, it is a sign of evil. All those spirits that you will collect people's money, they're asking for their money, you now be using gaslighting, take it easy, what are friends for? When you were collecting the money, you were humble. Go and humbly return it. We are not entertaining bad behavior here. If you borrow money, you return it. If you cannot return it, explain the reason why before they ask you. Some of you don't even know that you are an ancestor. They will borrow you money, they will look for you, you will not even communicate, nothing. The moment you collect money like this, like MMM, you just disappear. They will not be looking for you, now be insulting them. Some, they will pay you for a job, you will not do the job, especially photographers, videographers, tailors. You know, all those people that stress human beings resign. Fluffy Life Association, we're not doing any bad behavior. We are holding ourselves up to accountability and responsibility. And then we have a conference coming up, Reparenting Your Inner Child workshop. Please be a part of it. Somebody is offering to pay 20% of the investment fee for one person, but you need to send me a DM. If you want more details on it, please check the story on CME and the flyers that I've put on Inner Child workshop. We need to fix ourselves. We can't raise emotionally stable children if we are not emotionally stable adults. Don't just be doing Team Fluffy. People in Fluffy Life Association are well-behaved adults. The tone you use to ask to borrow money is usually soft. When you now want to return it, some of you are doing businesses. You are collecting people's money under the guise of investment. You know you are not investing. You are using it to buy another passport. You are buying a new car, buying a new house, using people's sweat. Let me tell you something. If you scam people, it will not be well with you. And it's not a curse, it's the truth. No matter the country you run to, all those people who are pretending to be in agriculture and some strange people, you collect people's sweat, people's money, people's life savings. You now think that it will be well with you. It will never be. So stop it. If you know that you are not selling any product or service, you are doing scam, using people's sweat to sponsor your lifestyle, stop it today. You cannot beat me, and I can send you my house address. That's when you will see that me and you are not mating black belts. I will just remove all your bones. There are people who have died, who had stroke, who committed suicide because some people scammed them. You sold investments that are not real, and then you now bought one passport and you are chilling on one island with somebody's sweat. Don't worry, it's like you don't know the meaning of cancer and all those terminal diseases that visit generations. It's your children that I'm just even praying for, because it's you that is badly behaved. Everybody that I gave my money to, I warned them. I said, if any demon decides to use you, just return my money first. I am not one of those people you will rob. I am not one of those people you will collect their money and you think it will be well with you. I am not. I don't know about others, but for me, nah, you will go down. Oh, you will go down. Even on your deathbed, you will return my money. Because that bad behavior must stop. So if you know that you don't have a lot of sense, it's okay. That's why we are all gathered. We are all growing in sense. If you are doing any business and you know you are not selling a product or a service, you are collecting people's money for SUV, for pepper them, for traveling, for entering business class, for accents, and you know that you are not investing their money, hear ye the voice of God today. Go and tell everybody on your board what I said. Hear ye the voice of God today. Return their money. Because if you think that you will declare bankruptcy, have a new passport, and go on an island with your children and start chilling with the big boys because you have suddenly made money through people's sweat, you think that you will not say they were greedy or foolish. It will never be well with you. So I just thought you should know. And I'm speaking very well. Because some bad behaviors must just stop. You can't be ruining people and be expecting it to be well with you. How are you even collecting money with your chest? And you know you are not doing it for anything. You are just buying red bottoms. I will not say beyond everything that I've said. Fluffy Life Association members, we are a group of people with sense. A group of responsible adults, a group of people who will change their lives first of all, and a group of people who are reparenting their inner child. Please join the Inner Child workshop this month. My pinned post on CME, please read the story. Please check out the Inner Child workshop. You must join. One kind person wants to pay 20% of the investment fee for one person. If you are interested, please send me a message now in my DM. Thank you so much for listening to this conversation. The title is, Are You the Toxic One? Sometimes we are the badly behaved adults who must change. We can't keep blaming anybody, especially our parents, our country. We must change. We must grow. And we need to reparent our inner child. I'll see you some other time. Hope you're good. Any questions? Don't ask me any question that you're supposed to pay for. I won't answer. That's how I'll be looking at you. Because if you think that you want to tap my brain, I don't have any brain people are tapping free. And you know that me, I say the truth. So I'm not looking for fans or friends or anybody who will like me. I've passed that level of people being liked. If you, anything you feel, you'll be okay. Do you understand? Like, you have a right to your hatred. And I'm not changing it. You have a right to hate me. And it's fine. So I'm not looking for friends or someone who will like me. No. No. You have a right to hate me. And it's very legitimate. You understand? Yeah. So any sweet words, any offering, whatever. Yeah, this is my offering. Hope you guys are good. Any words? Who wants to say something? Who is talking to me in the chat room? I just like to talk to you people, and this is what I've always done. I've always wanted to help people increase their personal and professional influence, and to just help them think. Somebody has tithes for me. Please send me a DMO. Let me send you my account number for all currencies. I like the spirit of tithe. Somebody says, I really like you. When have you given me money before? Don't like me. Don't like me. Emmanuel, all you come and do here is to toast me. Emmanuel the Great. Me and you are in America here. To send me food, you are not sending. Emmanuel, you can't even join Fluffy Life Association because I see that you are not. Me and you in America here, you're not sending me any food. No love. Just come here to be saying hello, beautiful. You're a treasure to humanity. Thank you. Enter my DM and collect my account number. All this. Is it that you people are waiting for me to go to Big Brother before you start buying me car and houses? Someone said today is Independence, no barbecue. I will block you, Mosalis. You people should just show love. Are you waiting for me to go to Big Brother house before you come and be fainting when you see me? Like, what's the meaning of this? Fluffy Life Association, you can't even treat your president. I will cry for you. Mosalis will chop blocking after this session because she's stressing me. Maybe it's even herself. I don't even know the gender. Connect with what? This talk to Fade is still saying I like your smile. This is the same Fade who has not dropped offering before. You are here just toasting and romancing me. These Fluffy Life Association members, we are going to be sharing form now, and you will buy the form. Because this free form you people are using, I don't want. I think we should buy form to join Fluffy Life. That's how to raise money. 100 million APC presidential form. About 40 people collected. Let me sell form of Fluffy Life Association $100. Maybe by the time we have like 100. Like, this is how to be rich in life. Emmanuel, I've known Emmanuel since 2003, 19 years ago. He's still not buying me barbecue. All he does here is to say, eating. Okay, there was one time he drove all the way to come and see me, Sha. I think he drove for like 3 or 4 hours, come and see my pretty face, so I appreciate that. So that has covered his sin, but that has also expired. You know you have to tell your woman I love you daily. You can't use the I love you of last month to work this month. It's not going to work. Hope you guys are good, enjoying yourself. I'm going to meet you at the Reparenting the Inner Child workshop at the end of the month. And then to join, like I said, someone is interested in sponsoring 20% of the tuition fee. If you're interested, send me a DM. Somebody wants to give me tithes because I need to give the money out. When people give me money, I usually dash it out, to be honest. And it's not that I don't need it. I just feel that there are so many people who need a lot of things, and it's great to also give them. So it's been a good time, hanging out with you. Thank you everyone that joined. The title once again is, Are You the Toxic One? And it is a question that you need to answer and respond to so that you can resolve the issues. Alrighty, I'll talk to you some other time. Love you.